Hello? Okay, this should be working. Uh Hello everybody. It's been a very eventful 24 hours. I do not plan to stream today, nor do I still plan to. But I do have some thoughts I just kind of want to get down because I'm just like so stunned. So last we left off, I finished my first version 1 run and we found Zagreus. And that was a lot of fun. Uh I wasn't planning to stream until next Saturday, but there have been some developments. There have been some developments because I did three more runs of Kronos, and I really want to check out what's going on with Olympus. So, but I want to make sure that I record what I'm seeing for the first time. Subsequent runs, I don't think it's necessary for me to like need to do every one of them on stream. I might do like a full reset stream where like I not like erase my data, but like I start from the beginning. Fresh file, yeah, that's what it's called. But there were a couple things. So first of all, other things that happened. I got Hecuba, and now we can also get Gale. So that's kind of also why I want to go up to Olympus. I think we can find the three fates up on Olympus, so I'm excited for that. But we've spoken to Zagreus 4 times. The first 2 times he was like, "Are you sure this is going on? I'm not buying. I guess I'm kind of buying this, but also not really." Third one, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna start looking for stuff." And then by this last one, number 4, Millennium is like, "Oh," he's like, "Okay, I found some machinery that looks very similar. That looks like very odd in Tartarus." And Millennium is like, "Yeah, that's Cronus's like machine turntile rooms that like make the rooms all weird. It's that's what he's used to take over all of Tartarus." And Zagreus is like, "Oh, okay, sure, why not?" But they said something really important that like they need to find a weapon that is both usable in his time and our time. Now, if you haven't played Hades 1 and you've just seen Hades 2, in Hades 1, there are several weapons you could have. None of them are here except for one. The only weapon that is both here in Hades 2 and there in Hades 1 is the Adamant Rail. We don't have the Adamant Rail because the Adamant Rail is with Eris, the 2nd level boss. So I'm just kind of losing my mind at how they're kind of, because this is the thing with sequels, right? I'm sorry I'm not playing the game, but this is kind of like a tangent I want to get kind of out of my head. This is the thing about sequels, right? That like when you have a sequel to a property, you didn't intend for it to be a sequel. You intended the first thing to be a standalone. You need to justify if things are happening that were to make something feel a lot bigger and a lot like this was planned from the beginning. You have to kind of find a way to have the first game's event to matter in the sequel. So like it's like, oh, it was there all along. It was hidden in the background. Like I think Amphibia had a great example of this, like the glowing eyes in the very first segment. Sorry about that. Had to my door was open. So Amphibia does this really well with the glowing blue eyes. Like in the first segment, Anne's eyes glow for like 5 frames, and it's no one noticed it and no one mentioned it again because it just wasn't something that we realized was something with context. But it's so good. So you can either set the seeds for a sequel in that way, or you can say, oh, we need to make sure that all this. So it's kind of like, if you don't know the context of Hades 1 and just like what weapons were available in Hades 1, you kind of wouldn't understand this. So you're getting like a full experience by feeling like, yes, this is a sequel. Like it's like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, where like, yes, the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like is just like a sequel in terms of like story wise. I feel like if like the area and everything, like the environment is very sequel based, and like it's very much following a linear progression of plot, or even just like non-linear, and you can do whatever and whatever. But it's like a straight line mostly, whatever. I think that it's so interesting that Zagreus that they're making it seem like, oh, Zagreus had to be quiet about this to not like butterfly effect some. I don't know if it's like butterfly effect. I think it's just like not to cause alarm, but also just like cause alarm. What's the big deal? But also like, if you didn't cause alarm, then the Millennium butterfly effect. Weird stuff. So yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. Like, we're good. The only weapon that's accessible both here and in Hades 1 is the adamant rail. So we're going to have to figure out what's Eris up to. I think since I have 4 Z Sand, I'm going to try for one more. I did get the what's it called? There was this incantation that Skelly was like, oh no, my bones are so messed up. I can't do anything right. And then we fix him. And he's like, I'm turning evil now. And they were like, what? We have to destroy him. And we destroy him. And he's like gone. And then when you finish your next run, he's like, I'm back. And we're like, don't do that, man. Oh, so funny. I don't think I'm going to switch out. I have a bunch of treats. You know what? We'll just give Hecuba a bunch of treats. She can give max mana, digging spots, and guard bond. The thing is that like, what's it called? Tula's like Death Defiance is like too good. Like it's absurdly too good to just not have it on you at all times. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try. I'm going to power through. I'm feeling really sleepy, but I'm going to try to get both. Here's what I want to do minimum. I want to get the top of Mount Olympus and defeat Typhon. I want to get Gale, and I want to defeat Kronos for the 5th time, because there are 5 Z Sand, and there are 5 Z Sand. So I can't do. I think that something will happen on the 5th one. Maybe we'll realize that it's actually Eris that we need to kind of. Whoa. Have we maxed out Hecuba already? That's wild. But I think that like there's something going to happen after the 5th one. I think we're gonna realize that it has to be in the Infernal Arms. And I think that would be kind of like a neat segue to trying out Olympus. And just going up the same path. So we're gonna do one more Kronos run, and then we are going to one more Kronos run, and then we're going to go up to Olympus. I am there's one person that absolutely terrifies me on Olympus, and that is what's his face? Prometheus. Prometheus is scary. Like if Typhon wasn't there, I would have no idea how they would like chop Prometheus. Because like I get the sensation that like I think that I think Polyhemus is just like a fine guy, fine guardian they call it. Once you kind of like know his movements and stuff, but and Eris was so hard. Like the first time you try Eris, it's so hard. But this is kind of the thing that I also really like about Hades 2 compared to Hades 1 is that like Hades 1, it how do I say it? Hades 1 had some like it kind of like kind of like a Pokemon in a way, where like once you're done with the game, once you're done with the story, once you're done with all of the dialogue that you can get, there's very little reason to kind of stay. Um, what I kind of like about this is just that like, so in Hades 1, whenever you beat a Guardian, you could not claim that same reward once again. You have to like consistently, when you beat this Guardian, you will get darkness in return, which is like barely anything at a certain point. So they have to like do a sort of like it's so funny. They have a shade in Hades, your dad's room. Uh, that sounded so sorry. But they have a shade in Hades' room, and yeah, we'll just do the rushing one. I feel so bad for using that stuff. But there's a shade in Hades' room that's that you basically dump all of your resources into, because after a certain point it just becomes overwhelming. We'll do Hera, yeah. But I feel like they have so much different things. Like there's so many different resources in this game that do very different things. Like instead of darkness improving the Mirror of Night, instead it's Arcana, it's Psyche improving Psyche and like the cloud stuff. Moon Shadow or something. Whatever. That stuff improves your Arcana cards and it upgrades them. And it's just like, and like Hecate's reward that you get, which is like the cinder block thing, you can't get that in any other way than defeating Hecate. So I think that's just a very like nice quality of life improvement that they've done. Quality of life. I don't think that's what it's called. But yeah. I just think that's this it's kind of that thing where like I feel so bad because like Hades 2 fundamentally cannot exist without Hades 1, but for me, like I feel like Hades 2 just does so many things. It improves on the formula so nicely that I almost feel like I can't go back to Hades 1. Like I do like the story, I do like everything, but like I feel like Hades 1, it's like a lot more personal. Like it's all about Zagreus, and I think to an extent this game is also like all about Melanue, but like I feel like uh Melanue is like, I feel like there's a lot of other stuff going on that isn't just surrounding Melanue and her like issues, you know? I think that like Kronos is great at like just adding in 2 more boss levels. Like the fact that you could romance Eris is like a thing onto itself. Like I know you can do that with Megara and stuff like that, but like just the fact that like Eris is like so vehemently against us. I've been trying to like figure out how it's going to work that like we fight her, but also at the same time we're like having a lot of fun. It just confuses me so much, and I think it's kind of supposed to. Oh god, she was in Tartarus that one time. She was like, "Yeah, I just went through the hole that your dad's dog buried in the ground." And it's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. What are you talking about?" Oh, it's so funny. Their relationship is so funny. Melanue was like, "Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude." Wait, no, that's actually weird. We were trying. We hated each other before, and then she's like, "Yeah, how can you believe how fast the night changes?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, Nemesis." They're so funny. Oh god, so funny. Let's go. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Yep, I will go to Charon. Have fun with Hestia. I don't mean to be rude to Hestia. I just, oh god, she just gives like very comfy grandma vibes, and I don't like Scorch. I tried it a lot, and it wasn't my vibe. Apollo. I guess. Eh, cast expand. Yeah, sure. That's honestly the best one, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, like the Cinder here, the thing that we're gonna get, like the only one. My question is, so I feel like what's interesting is that like halfway through, like I don't know how to say this. Spoilers for Hades 1 if you haven't played the game, but just like in Hades 1, there's a point where Persephone, the person you meet at the sort of like, sorry, my nose is itchy. But like Persephone, the person who you meet at the top, who's like Zagreus's mother and Hades, Zagreus's biological mother and Hades, like love of her life, love of his life or whatever, which was all right. Um, Here's the thing. Last two runs that I did, I managed to completely avoid getting polymorphed. And that kind of irritates me that like I can do it, but only not on stream. What a curse. What a curse. Um but no, like midway through there's like a story beat where like once you get a certain number of runs, you have to kind of prove to Persephone that Hades still loves her. Um, so yeah, this cinder thing you can grab here. So you kind of have to go in and sneak into his chambers and just see that like he still has a portrait of him and Persephone on uh his table, on his bedside table, Um, and I think that's actually really cool. Okay, we have a Hera, so we don't really need anything from Hera this time. Um, Aphrodite. Uh, there's three missing, and I think that's either from the Fates or God damn it. No, no, no. Zagreus? Well, Zagreus give us one. That would be so funny. No, 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 no. Boon of Aphrodite is likely. Hmm. God, there's so many options. Let's do Selene. Let's do Selene. Yeah, let's do Selene. Yeah. So I'm thinking that like similar to Hades 1, how there was like a mid once you reach a number of runs, you have to do this sort of story quest back at the base. Pardon me. I'm wondering if that'll happen in Hades 2. I think it's very likely because to specifically have like five, to specifically have like five, what do you call it? To specifically have like say, oh, you need five Z-Sand. Like they could have easily said 10 because like or like 9, and the 10th one is when you defeat Kronos. But it's very clear that like I'm unsure if they want us to like if it's like 10 for both, so you do 5 runs of each, or if it's like if you do 5 on Olympus, 5 in the underworld, or 5 on Olympus, 5 on the underworld, or it's like 10 each. I think more likely it's going to be half and half. Oh, he's not giving. Oh, that's fair. That's fine. So Narcissus was just like, you don't want my gifts? You want something from me. Why else would you give me gifts? Here, take stuff. And he was just like, oh, I don't really. Oh, I don't really have a kid. I'm like, okay, cool. I think the like Narcissus. I think that if this came from any NPC, I think I would have complained. But like Narcissus needs to learn that like not everyone is after his very aesthetically attractive face. God damn it. And also just like it just makes the most sense that he'd be an Oceanus just because like he is destined to look at a pool of water forever, and he's in love with his reflection, so it just makes the most sense that he would be in the place with the most water. Yeah, that's so funny. Okay. um Attacks and special do more damage to armor. Ooh, that's good. Okay, where are we going? Okay. Okay. We are close. Getting closer and closer. Okay. We can get 100 coins. Or let's go to Festus. I don't think we've used the Path of Stars yet. I don't think so. We need to get Selen. Yeah, we have 2 left. I am going to. This has been so embarrassing. I have been what's it called? I have been trying to not so how do I say it? Since my version 1 run, there's not been a single run I've done, so like the last 3 runs or whatever. That I have been able to there hasn't been a single run. I've often lost 1 health to Scylla for runs 2 and 3 after yesterday's live stream. But stream 4, run 4, the one that I did just before I started this stream, I lost 2 lives to Scylla, which was so embarrassing. I had to get Athena to come down and get me in the Fields of Mourning, and like here's the thing, I can't justify the like, oh, I was distracted. It's like, no, this just wasn't. I'm just not feeling my best today. I have no idea why. I went to work and I forgot my blue light glasses. And if you don't know, like this is actually something that I kind of like consider a lot. Where like if your job relies you to look at a screen all day, the thing is that we as human beings are not supposed to look at light sources directly. This is something that's in like physics I learned, where like you can't look at a light source directly, because what happens is that the light source bounces to the object, and the object then bounces into our eyes. Oh, we're getting a duo Hera Zeus. Oh no, this could go so bad. Give up all your boons of Zeus? And then for each raise, I have 1 boon of Zeus for each raise level for raise level. Ooh. Oh wow. Sorry about that. That's such a that's such a petty boon. I love how petty that boon is. Where it's just like, oh, if you give up my husband's thing, I will make sure that all of my powers are so good. And he's like, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Whatever you say. I definitely haven't cheated on you for the past like millennium. Um, for like the for like our entire existence. It's so funny. Um, but what was it? When that happens. Was it about sequel Tartarus? I can't remember, and I don't want to go back to the stream because like that. This is what I mean. I'm like losing so much debt. I'm losing like a debt defiance to them, even though I'm doing actually fairly well. Um, was that what I was talking about? Losing a debt to Scylla? It's just like these girls are usually like I don't want to say easy, but like they're not that much of a challenge. I just don't understand why I'm like having such an issue with them. Uh, I lost an defiance. I think that one was on me because I did see the like, oh, they are okay. Okay, Jenny's gone. Okay, I don't mind losing a couple more because we have the Fields of Mourning left to do, and the Fields of Mourning famously need what's it called? Is like the last area before you beat Chronos. So honestly, if yikes. Okay. So honestly, if like we lost that health here, but if we don't get Tula's, then Athena won't Tula's gone, we won't get Athena to show up. So we have to kind of like get ourselves down to really low health. Well blam. Okay. I'm very sorry, Selene, but like we need Athena. I'm very sorry, but we need Athena. Um okay, let's dive deep. I have to physically restrain myself from singing a song because I don't want to get like copyright strikes. I don't know how that works. I'm not yet monetized like on YouTube. I'm hoping that'll change in 2026. But I am not sure. Um, let's see. Where are we going? Let me actually get some water. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Okay, find tree. We got that. Oh yeah. Okay, so uh, there's one down here. We'll grab that. Defeat these guys. Easy peasy. Then we got the optional coins. Okay. Uh, yeah. Oops. Okay, so okay. Uh, Oh, bam. Okay. Okay. This is the last one. Daedalus' hammer. Yeah. Oh, okay. We got two. We got either Cash or Hephaestus. Let's do Hephaestus. Haven't seen the bestie in a bit. Okay, yeah, this is this is categorically annoying. There is another mini boss here that I do not like because it's the one with all the little guys and the one wizard guy or whatever. And let me see if I can find him actually. Stygian dangers. No, it's gonna be down at level 3. This guy, Phantom. Oh my god, so annoying. Because the Phantom has a bunch of blight shades, and what happens is that the Phantom, anytime it hits you in melee, it heals itself for over half its health. It is the most annoying enemy I've ever kind of encountered. Uh, oh, we need to take damage. I forgot about that. Oh god, we're on our last spinner thingy. Okay, anguish. Okay, so we need to lose our last death defiance life. Here we go. Echo. Come on. Please see. Please see. Please see. Whose level is higher than the rest? That would be a toss up. No, choose random one of 3 random boons from Pierce Knight. Ooh, your first purchase is cheaper. Yes, we will do that. This one, hell yeah. Hecuba is at the base, so we don't need to worry about her. I am a bit concerned that this is the last chamber before Cerberus. I am nervous that we're not going to be able to get all our death defiances back, and we'll need to take the Athena's charm or whatever to Tartarus with us. I really prefer if we have Skelly with us, like hit Skelly's charm. But let's see. Get me down to low health. Let's see. They're all gonna attack me. That is unfortunately something I'm gonna have to be okay with. Okay. Okay. Ah. Come on. I'm unfortunately gonna have to just be okay with that. Um, let's grab this. Oh, whoops. Let's grab the magic. And then we'll get the ash. Then we'll get money. Oh. No. Divine intervention, please, 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 please. Thank you. Thank you, Athena. Oh, I love her art. She's so good. Also, she's so tall in like comparison to Melenoi. I was gonna say she's a goddess, but she is. Oh. Oh, okay. So we need to take the. Nope. This is why you always. No! We're so screwed. Oh my god, we're so screwed. Oh, we're so screwed. There's no way we're getting this. There's no way we're surviving this. Oh god. I kind of want to give up, but also at the same time I don't. Like I intentionally gave up Tula's last life just because like that's how it do be doing, you know? So hmm, this is a bad run. This is a bad run, y'all. Oh god. Okay. Why you gotta do me dirty like that, Tina? Okay. We'll get Zeus. Um Special inflicts blitz. Sure. We'll get healing. We'll get Hephaestus. Blow. If we can defeat Kronos with a single life, I will be so impressed with myself. I don't think we can even defeat Cerberus with a single life. Like that's how bad I think I'm. Yeah, I just got lost so much armor with just that one hit from him. Okay, okay. We are so screwed. We are so screwed. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna try to. Come on. I don't. I don't. I think the run's ending here, guys. Oh god, I feel awful. Um. Okay. I think we can do this. I think I have hope. I have some level of hope. But the scary part is, there could be very much no hope. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, oh. This is so much more tense with no death defiances. Okay, we beat Cerberus. I don't think we're beating Kronos this run, guys. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, I was just checking to see if my microphone was still like on or off. Sometimes the mute button, like the light goes out. I should probably get a new mic. Eh. Okay. Uh. God, Athena, why you gotta do me dirty like that? That's so mean. I don't have any rerolls. That's so sad. Okay, go. I don't think we can. You know what? Let's try it anyways. You know, like, why not? Why not? The only thing stopping me is me. I just have to find a way to get as much centaur souls as possible. it's weird. Like I've been thinking about this a lot. That like there's kind of like health bars in games where like I think I said this like before version 1 came out of Haze 2, I was playing a lot of Hollow Knight. I I started to play it I think a year or two ago, 2 years ago about, yeah. And I was having so much fun. But then I got stuck on City of Tears, and I really frustrated with City of Tears because I could not find a way to defeat the Soul Master. And I just kept getting so annoyed at Soul Master, Soul Master, Soul Master, and I just kept getting more and more and more and more annoyed. Um, so when I did eventually so I was kind of, I think I was just kind of like, I wish that there was a help. Cerberus is not here. Oh no. Okay. But like I was just like, oh, this is giving me so much better with no health, with health bars, because I I think I would feel motivated. Then I kind of realized like no, the entire point of that game is how like fragile and mortal like you are as a character. So the fact that like you can see how easy it is to take you out, but your enemies cannot, is inherently something that the game is trying to convey to you. And like it's really interesting because like Hades does a very different thing where like if you look at the health bars now, you can see like how much damage I'm doing, but it the numbers just like the numbers aren't like tangible in a way that it's just nice to be like, okay, I'm seeing big number, go burr, you know, like it's just flavor text in a way. It's not like it's actually working with the mechanics, but honestly, like it is like it just makes it feel like, oh, I'm doing big number, I'm doing big thing. Like it's this sense of motivation because and also they're just like different games. Like Hollow Knight is very much about like explore free exploration. So Metroidvania. I learned that word the other day, and I was just like so fascinated by just like the term Metroidvania, where it's like a like like Metroid game and Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest or something. I do not I have not played Castlevania. I don't know if I plan to. Um I might do it for Halloween. I have uh plans for I have plans for next Halloween. Oof. I use Skelly's. Yeah, we're definitely not beating Kronos this round. Just the fact that like that happened to me is just like conveying to me more that I am not beating Kronos like this. Uh, so let's just try anyways. You know, I lost it before. We got one debt defiance. That is more than anything that I could ask for. Hephaestus, we'll grab Hephaestus. Um, ooh, yes, love you, Hephaestus. Oh, he's so fun. Okay, okay, let's do this thing. We have one debt defiance as opposed to my usual four. God, I love the like pause animation where it makes it feel a lot more cinematic. I do actually really like this Hades binding circle thing where it's like the cast is attached to the enemy. So like no matter where Kronos goes, he will always have like hitch afflicted on him. And I think that's really cool. Oh god. I wonder what people whose opinions I respect. this game. I think they will say it's very good, but I am very interested in the analysis of it. For me, I'm just like, there's something about this game that I really want to make a video about, but I'm just not sure what it is. I think it might be on how how Hades 1, how Hades 2 quite literally talks to Hades 1. Okay. We need to find a way. Why? We can't lose a Death Defiance here. I mean, where else could we lose a Death Defiance? But like, just like, not now. We need to at least get to phase 2 before we lose this Death Defiance. Nope! God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. I am so screwed. I don't think I think we're going down. But let's just give it a shot anyway. Okay. Come on. Oh jeez. Oh good lord. I am not religious, like whatever. Come on. We need to go. We need to grab. We need to run. Oh, he's gonna summon his annoying guys. Damn it, that's so bothersome. We need to kill them all one by one. That is annoying. It's gonna keep attacking us. I think in the pre-version 1 fight, he knew it. I think in the pre-version 1 fight, on every hand of the hour, on every hour, there would be one of these guys, and it would be so annoying. And like the fact that this was easier, we were so close. We were so close to run away. I know. Ares is not here. Neither is Artemis. Oh, Icarus and Hecate? What? Girls, stop. Oh, I was gonna say stop fighting. No, we're chill. I don't think we're gonna gift anything just yet. Okay, we're gonna find a bunch of stuff, then we're gonna do Nemesis. We're gonna do we're gonna do the bats. Oh no, that sounds worse. Okay. I'm still going to keep streaming until I get to the top of Olympus, which means that I do have to do one more round to the underworld. Okay. Let's see what you got. Oh no, God, this sounds awful. Oh, I love this sounds very weird, but I love how skin is kind of like textured in these games. I just think like rendering skin in 2D is like one of the hardest things that I can imagine because it like requires a very good understanding of like what is necessary and what is not. Yeah, not sounding back. It's so funny. But yeah. Okay. So feels better than before. I'll give you that. Okay. I know I'm tired, but honestly, I don't know. I don't have time tomorrow. I have plans. I get this done. It's rock and roll, baby. Not enough, girl. Girl. Um, let's see here. Can we level up? Oh, you can go without a no, we are keeping Tula. We are keeping Tula. Tula, you're gonna be working for a good while, bestie. Um okay, let's go. Okay, we gotta grab no charge as usual. Dad'll pick it up. Oh, Festus is so funny. He's hot and he's funny. Okay. Uh, let's see here. Nectar. Let's rock and roll, besties. Oh no. What else is going on? I just feel like I'm doing random stuff. Oh, I finally watched the Hbomberguy plagiarism video, and it was so good. Um, I I don't want to say too much, but there was a project that I was doing that I took heavy inspiration from someone, and I was like, this is still very much me. Like I'm not I plan on crediting the people that I was inspired by. I'm not gonna like steal the idea and say it was mine, but just I'm not gonna steal like the format and pretend like I came up with it and like because like I am just like I I'm just trying to figure out a way to like present my work or like present my discussion point in a way that like can be very strongly resonant with an audience while still being me. Um, so I was just really nervous, like, am I plagiarizing someone by doing this? And I'm like I kind of came to the conclusion that like as long as I don't, as long as I say like thank you to the person who did this, I get the sensation that like it's fine. And if it's not, I will make like any sort of amends later on because like this sort of like YouTube space is very new for me. And so I'm just still trying to figure out who or what I am in this space. Like that's kind of thing that no one kind of teaches you, if I'm being quite honest. Um, so I do plan to just kind of learn my lesson from this if there ends up being one. I hope there's not, but there's usually always some kind of lesson to learn with these things. Um, ooh, I did not bring Athena's thing. I'm very sorry, Arachne. I know that to progress your plot, I would need to do it. Okay, so the issue is we will probably need to come here with Athena's amulet. The problem is I will not remember that. I just started with Hephaestus. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hades development team, you made the perfect game for people with ADHD, and you expect them to remember what to do to progress the story. You expect them to remember this after an intense the game is too good. I can't do this. Oh my god. Attacks. You know what? We'll do it. Artemis, we love her. She's great. Gotta get it. Hang on. Okay. I wonder if uh I wonder if Athena can come up to what's its face? Come up to Olympus. I don't mean like I don't mean the like level 3 of the Olympus path, the surface pathway. I mean level 4, like the final one. Cuz like even Charon doesn't come there. Only Hermes does. That's how like intensely bad it is. Like okay, Charon doesn't come to the 3rd level either. Trusty band. Yeah. Fire seeking arrow. We'll just do that. Yeah. Restore 10% health. Yes, we'll do that. I do wonder because like I will very likely need all of my death like oh. And I think that it's the same feeling that Hades 2 like okay. I wanted there's a discussion point about a video that I'm working on, but I don't want to bring it up because it's not polished yet. So I'll probably like say, oh my god, I talked about this video. I talked about this video when I make the Hades 2 video at some point. But I'm just curious. Yeah. Oh no, we don't have enough money for Charon. I guess we're stuck getting magic. Whatever. Let's see. Hecate. Hecate. Okay, I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish this run, and then I'm gonna do one Olympus run, and then that's it. I promised that I would go up to Olympus at some point, but I genuinely don't think I'm gonna last that long. Just because like. It just it's getting to 10 p.m. God, SD, you can't just do that. The moon on top, the crescent moon on top of my head. Oh my god, the Solen. Okay. Okay, cool. Hecate is done. Level 1 of 4. I cannot lose another Death Defiance to Scylla and the Sirens. Like That will genuinely be so embarrassing. I need to pretend as if I am good. I am quite good at this game. I have a bunch of other streams to prove it. Mm. I'm really sorry. I don't like Apollo's booms. I feel so mean, but it's just like, ugh. In the context of this game specifically, I do not like Apollo spoons. I'm trying to think what I don't think I can kind of get the full picture of like what I want my video to be about until I like oh, we got it. That was pretty fast. I'm glad. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know what my video topic will be until I like test out a couple of things. We'll spin Demeter. Ooh, Aphrodite. Yeah, we'll do that. Uh-oh. This guy's so annoying. Can't he be literally anyone else? Oh no. We are not losing at that Defiance to uh-oh. No. That is so embarrassing. That is genuinely so embarrassing. Aphrodite, come on. This better be worth it. It was not. It was not. Oh goodness. That was not worth it whatsoever. Let's do this. Let's do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Nice. Okay. We're gonna choose Demeter because Hephaestus's stuff are a lot easier to kind of dodge. Yeah, sorry, Hephaestus. Listen, Hephaestus, I love your boons. I do think your Trial of the Gods is a little easier than we might want it to be. I say as I get hit by every single one of them. Okay, no, I'm just not gonna do this. This is actually this is actually embarrassing. I am ending it here. I cannot. I think I'm just too tired to play properly for some reason. Like Hephaestus's own should not be this hard. That is so embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm usually very good at this game. Is it like streamer debuff that I'm feeling, or like because you have to like because when you have to stream a game, you don't perform as optimally because like I'm focusing on streaming and being a good like entertainer host while at the same time like kind of talking while kind of like playing the game. So I kind of have to do like two things at once. So my brain is kind of split. Um, but oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Let's do Celine. You know what? Might as well. Uh, use hex one more time. Gain 15. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's rock and roll, baby girl. Yeah, we're going down to Scylla. That is so embarrassing. To say I'm going down to Scylla and the Sirens is so genuinely embarrassing, especially because like I have like 250 runs in this game. God, 350 runs. Sorry. No, this is genuinely so embarrassing. I don't think I will be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, that's all they wrote. That's all we're gonna write. Uh, hope you enjoyed this like random after dark stream. I I kind of enjoyed talking. I did not love what was going on, but I will be streaming next Saturday. Um, I will be streaming next Saturday. I might do Hades 2, or I might do like Little Nightmares or something. I don't know. I think I might just do Hades. I think I might just do Hades 2. Like it's just a very sort of like, it's weird to say a very safe game. Um, can we romance him? Oh, oh, this is perfect timing. Actually, I think my Joy Cons are having a bit of an issue, but it's fine. It's fine. We're all good. Yeah. I kind of can't do. Wait, do I need something specific? Why do I not have these resources? Stardust. I used all my Stardust. Oh no, we have to do the Trials of Chaos. Oh god. Okay. I don't like the Trials of Chaos. I mean, it's a good challenge and stuff like that. Just like you have to finish one floor with one charm, with one weapon that I usually am not comfortable with. I finished the ones with the dagger and I felt so okay with those, but I'm so annoyed. Let's see here. Gift. Uh let's do Bat Soul is, let's see what uh we will need. I think let's do an ambrosia first because that's what it says here. I don't have enough. Wait, no, I do. I think I do. Hold on. Yes, I do. I do. Hold on. Ambrosia. Okay, let's go and get some ambrosia to him and see how he feels. Let's rock and roll. Hey, have you tried ambrosia, Icarus? Sure, whatever. Yeah, we're just gonna wrap this up with the tavern. Is time a theme here? It could be, but I think that's just too easy. I think that like the theme of time has to be like the secondary thing for the video if I was making one. Yes. Anything for Hypnos? No. Okay. We're going to call it a stream there. Oh, let me actually equip Athena's thing. Before I go. Yes, we have Athena locked in. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See ya.